Hello again, everybody. This is Rocket Rick J18, and today I want to talk to you about the Jefferson Burdick uh, cards with the letter R and the numbers 313 and 314. Now, the R313, those are the National Chicle Fine Pen cards. They were premiums, not part of the regular 1936 Goudey set, but premiums for purchasing packs of those cards. And the second one, the R314, are from the Goudey Wide Pen series cards. And that's what I'm going to show you and we're going to talk about. These are somewhere in between cards and photographs, very flimsy, thin paper, not cardstock. They're, you know, gosh, I don't know exactly how big they are, but they're somewhere like 6 1/4 or so uh, vertically, and horizontally they're about, I don't know, I would say uh, somewhere close to 4 inches. Um, the R313s and 314s all have litho in USA along the bottom border of these cards. Some of the cards that are in the 1937 set, they look kind of the same, but they don't have that litho in USA at the bottom. Some of them are plain, some of them have some other things written on them. But the R313 and R314s, those are the ones that come out in 1936. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at some of these cards, which I have gathered in my collection. A couple of them you've seen before, but we're going to show them again, and then we're going to get to see them all. Well, not all of them. There's like 120 cards in one set and 129 in the other one. There are a few variations, and I'm not anywhere close to expert in these, so I'm not going to talk about all the different variations and get you confused. But they're all black and white, and they're fabulous photographs. Generally, they're all blank on the backs, and a lot of Hall of Famers in there, and so we're going to go from there. First, I'm going to show you the three cards that I've had for a while, and they are Hall of Famer Mickey Cochran, uh, Mule Haas with the New York Giants, and Bucky Harris. So we're going to look at those, and then we're going to look at, in more or less alphabetical order, the other cards that I have collected in these series. So let's turn the camera down and yeah, there we go. And we're going to look at Mule Haas first. And So this is an example, a good example. I've had this one for a while, Mule Haas. Um, and here's Mickey Cochran, Gordon Cochran, Detroit Tigers. And Bucky Harris. Now let's get into the some of the other cards in this set. Again, we're going to be looking at mostly the wide pen Goudeys. Cy Blanton, pitcher from the Pittsburgh Pirates. Dolph Camilli. Dolph was most valuable player 1 year in the, I think, I want to say 1940s, 1940. But I'm not 100% positive about that, the year. I am 100% positive he was an MVP. And the next card is Frank Crosetti, the Yankee great. He was shortstop before Phil Rizzuto. Not a Hall of Famer, but geez, he coached forever. I mean, I mean, like, well more than 50 years. Never managed the Yankees, but certainly did contribute to a fair number of their World Series championships. Next is Kurt Davis. And then Virgil Davis. Next, a Hall of Fame manager right here, and that's Leo DeRocher, St. Louis Cardinals. And obviously he's talking the ears off of an umpire there. Leo was also a member of the Gas House Gang. He played shortstop and very talented ball player, probably even a better manager. He managed the Dodgers and the Giants as well as the Cardinals. And he was the manager of the 1962 San Francisco Giants. Manager of the the 62 Giants, were the first time I ever saw him as a manager. So that's Leo DeRocher. Next is 3 Hall of Famers on one card, and I think this is water damage up here, but Obviously, this is Jimmy Fox, name misspelled. He had spelled Foxx. Al Simmons with the Athletics. Fox was with the Athletics in 1936, but shortly after that, he was traded to the Boston Red Sox. And of course, Mickey Cochran down there at the end, uh, also a Hall of Famer with the Detroit Tigers. Next is Hall of Famer Frankie Frisch, the Fordham Flash. He managed and coached for many years with the Cardinals and other teams. Elected to the Hall of Fame. Next, Phillies catcher Earl Grace. Next, Cleveland Indians pitcher Mel Harder. Uh, Next is a picture of Babe Herman, and the caption says Babe and his Babes. Now, this is one of the National Chickle fine pens. So, those are obviously are his children. And here's Hall of Famer uh, Chuck Klein. This, I think, is with Cincinnati, but he mainly made his bones with the Phillies. Next, also with the Phillies, Buck Walter. If my memory serves me correctly, he was also a pitcher. And this is back to one of the wide pens. Here's another one of the fine pens, National Chickle fine pens. Um, the catcher there is Luke Sewell, and this is from the Chicago City series, which, if memory serves me correctly, uh, shows a runner trying to evade the tag, but he's blocked off the plate, and so doesn't score. Another one of the fine pens. And then this one is a team photo of the Chicago White Sox from 1936. So that's what I have to show you. I think there's maybe, let's see, I was going to count them here real quick. There's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 different 18 different cards. Let's put the camera back, and I really like these cards. I hope to get a couple of the DiMaggios and maybe some others as well. Um, we'll just have to see. And as I collect some more, I'll be showing them off to you. So this is Rocket Rick J18, and I'm wishing you that all your collecting dreams come true.